Can I get you to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name's Dr Mohit Khurana. I'm a specialist orthodontist and Principle Orthodontist at Turret Orthodontics. I have been the owner of Turret Orthodontics in Manchester for over 20 years, and we are delighted to extend our services to Aintree, City Centre, Liverpool, and also going to be in Warrington very soon as well. So our businesses are expanding, and we take great pride in that.
Now, you've been invited here, haven't you, by the NHS?
Yes, so on the back of the services and the quality of services that we provide in Manchester, the NHS England undertook a procurement exercise, and on the basis of what we did in Manchester, they invited us to set up a practice in Aintree as well. And now we are up and running and good to go. And what we're doing is providing specialist orthodontic services for both NHS and private. And the NHS services is a comprehensive level of orthodontic care, and also many people may not be aware, but Turret Orthodontics is also the #1 provider of Invisalign in the northwest of England. And as specialist orthodontic services that we provide, in terms of the Invisalign services that we do, we are now one of the top 50 providers in Europe, and bringing that forward and that level of expertise and experience to the greater Liverpool region is something that we're delighted to be able to offer.
Now, if anybody doesn't know what it is, can you explain a bit more about orthodontics and what it is?
Of course. So orthodontics is the branch of dentistry that's concerned with teeth straightening. Traditionally, the majority of orthodontic services have been provided by specialists which have a level of training way beyond the level of training that general dentists have in orthodontic services. And so personally, I did a 3 years full-time specialist training in London, followed by an additional 3 years of training as a consultant in Liverpool. And I was for 15 years a consultant orthodontist at Altway Children's Hospital. So it's a branch of dentistry that is very underprovided for in many parts of the country, and certainly Liverpool. And so it's a great pleasure to be back to be able to provide those services for the people of Liverpool.
How important is orthodontics?
Well, orthodontics is very important for the self-esteem of children and adults as well. Adults who never had orthodontic treatment had the opportunity to have orthodontics when they were younger. And self-esteem, the importance of a great smile and what that does to self-confidence, you can't put a price on that. And being the majority of orthodontic services are provided to teenage children, and especially in the current climate where people are quite stressed and there's a level of sort of an unprecedented level of mental health issues amongst teenage children, the fact that we can provide them with a great smile and that consequently that level of self-confidence, I think is a wonderful thing to be able to do.
Are you doing anything special with your staff and training?
So all our staff are trained specifically for the branch for the purpose of providing orthodontic care. There's a level of training that goes way beyond the level of dental nurses that have, and it's very specific to orthodontic training. We also have treatment coordinators that discuss the various treatment options together with our very experienced practice manager and receptionist team, such that our overall staffing levels that we have and specialist services that we provide and specialist care that we provide is something that's going to be second to none.
As you've got good access with things like the close proximity of the bus station stop from Southport,
yes,
the Merseyrail station and free parking outside, what is your catchment area?
Well, the catchment area of this specific practice goes beyond all the way up to Southport, and people from Preston have made inquiries, and certainly from all over the Mersey region. I mean, as you've mentioned, we have the train station literally within 50 yards of walk from the practice. We are right by the end of the M57 motorway, and the bus links are excellent to this area as well. That combined with the fact that we have ample free parking outside, it makes accessibility really, really good for this location.
Now, if anybody wants to book a session with yourselves or come and talk to you, how do they do that?
Well, the easiest way is to call the practice via telephone or contact via email or through the website, and we can see people within 24-48 hours. The consultation can be booked in by our reception staff, via our treatment coordinator, and I will see people personally for the consultation and give the correct and honest specialist advice about what the suitability of the right level type of brace, whether it's suitable for NHS care or whether private treatment may be the correct option for people. But the point is, I will be doing the consultation personally.
When is the other place you're going to be opening it, and where is it?
So we have two other practices opening. One is in Warrington, which will be opening on January the 1st, 2023, and the second one will be in the city centre of Liverpool in Haymarket, which is again right at the end of the tunnel, and that will be opening in April 2023. So all these new places are coming on board, and it's a very exciting time for us.
Well, good luck, and we look forward to seeing loads of smiling faces.
That's wonderful to hear. Thank you very much.